Hi, I'm Howard Hughes. Welcome to my show, the only show that could have possibly paid for such a splendid new beach house. I own it. You jelly? Seriously though, you should be watching my show more often. Make sure and subscribe and like. And go ahead and tell your friends about it. Just take a laptop and throw it right at them. That's what you want to do. You want to hit them right in the face. And now a bit of news. The Royal Society Open Science has published a paper on dinosaur septic arthritis. It seems that 70 million years ago, a hadrosaur is now the first creature to have ever gotten arthritis. This is quite interesting, and it also sheds a lot of light on this strange commercial I've been seeing late at night before I pass out. Hi, I'm Dr. Howard Hughes of the Hughes Institute. Are you a dinosaur? Are you experiencing pain in your dino stumps? Come on down to the Howard Hughes Institute. We'll help you. We'll kill you, take out your dinosaur bones, and put them on display in front of school children. We'll help you. We'll make you better. You'll feel great when you leave. One of the lead researchers into dinosaur septic arthritis is Jennifer Ann, who has recently earned her PhD. Now, when I was taking anthropology in school, I was warned not to always take such scientists at their face value, because 3 scientists discovered some bones in Africa, literally like 3 or 4 bones. They could have been deformed chicken bones, for all we know, and the first thing they told the press was, it is definitely a human ancestor and it definitely walked upright. How you can know such things from 3 or 4 bones, I have no idea. In other news, the president of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte, called the U.S. ambassador a, quote, gay son of a whore. Also, President Duterte said that he wished he had been first to rape a missionary, an Australian missionary, who was killed during a prison riot. And when the Australian ambassador objected to that whole thought, President Duterte told him to shut up. But seriously, calling people gay in 2016 is a pejorative? Aren't we a little above this now? Being gay is fine, there's nothing wrong with it. I think President Duterte has some personal problems, and I'd like to recommend a book. It's called Closet Homosexuality and You, a guide for the rest of your life by Not Coming Out. Anyway, clearly the president of the Philippines is a modern individual with modern ideas, acting in modern ways. Nothing wrong with being gay, President Duterte. Lastly, an interesting study at RMIT University, again in Australia, interestingly enough. It seems that some researchers there studied 12,000 teens and determined that playing online games can actually make you more intelligent. But I think the study is a bit biased in that they basically gave these kids math problems to do, and they determined that playing online games makes you better at math. But let's think for a moment about what online games are all about. I know a lot of you have probably played a very popular game. I'll give you a title similar to it. It's called World of War Making, and I don't want to get sued, but in games like this that are online games, it's really important to know about, well, how the mathematics behind the combat work and how much money you have and how much money you need to spend on stuff. Honestly, they ought to call games like this World of Spending Gold on Stuff, because that's really all you do is figure out how much gold you need and how you're going to get it, and there's always math involved in there somewhere. I think it's a little silly to be gauging mathematical abilities when these kids spend their time thinking about numbers all day. Ask them about history. Ask them who the 16th president was. Ask them about physics. Ask them what particle moves at the speed of light. Is it photons, electrons, neutrons, muons, bosons? Ask them something that requires knowledge of the world to answer, not something vaguely related to what they're doing. You know what I mean? Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if these kids are using algebra to figure out how the combat systems work in these games. You should see some of these kids that are good at these games. You don't want to mess with those kids. Thanks for watching the Howard Hughes Show. Make sure and like and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends about it. Don't forget, just throw your laptop right at their face. Right there. We want to hurt them. That gets their attention.